Значи, театър е това, което се случва тук, на това място, в тази секунда, в този миг. Той не се повтаря. Всеки миг остава сам за себе си. И точно и аз точно това очаквам сега да се случи. Да мога в тази секунда, в този момент, на тази сцена, точно тук, да мога да направя всичко, което поискам, т.е. да няма ограничения.
In theater and in fiction generally, we carry with us a myth. We carry with us a dream. The fundamental terror of human life is that it has no meaning at all. What is it that we do in order to compensate for this real dread? We dream. We dream.
Jeez Louise, just throwing the damn thing off. All right, what else?
We all, the professionals, the faculty, the students, are taking a break, a sabbatical from New York or Los Angeles or London or Nepal or Russia. And we're going to this incredibly beautiful, magical, significant location for our art form. We're learning from people who express themselves on stage in very different ways than we express ourselves.
Ние сме малък театър от малък град, но смятам, нека да звучи това така нескромно, сме един от най-добрите театри в България и това е благодарение на хората, които работят в него.
The release of the imagination of creative people, the freeing of them to invent things that are relevant to a global society, depends entirely on the vocabulary that one has at one's disposal. And that vocabulary now has to be a global vocabulary. That's what you're doing here.
Bulgaria as a meeting point between East and West implies a kind of critical attitude towards ethnocentricity and the sense of what a culture is and what performance is. I think that is probably the most important aspect of the work.
By integrating equilibrium and asymmetry, by combining turning up and turning down. That is the concept of balance in balance works.
I loved Sasha Iliev's class because I needed something different than a regular Western conservatory style training. I have never felt like I have learned more constantly than I have since I've been here. The morning class, the afternoon class, either a lecture or another workshop after that, and then dinner. Although a recreational activity is something you really want to be there for. It's almost like another class because you're with your teachers.
Dr. Sedan.
Dr. Sedan.
You can't afford to have any barriers between you. If one sentence is, you know, how do I order potatoes? And the next sentence is, what do you think about how multimedia is affecting the style of acting? You can actually have those two sentences juxtaposed and it doesn't seem odd.
Each thing that we introduce at the collective contains a set of tools. And these tools are as ancient as a manipulation of a shadow puppet or as new as a tool of digital media. The interesting thing is to see what simultaneous exploration does.
Whereas the students in Los Angeles maybe are so excited by the technology that they just want to use it. People here are sort of reluctant to introduce anything new into this glorious art that works very well as far as they're concerned. So they're really forcing us to motivate what we're doing and to make what we're doing necessary to tell certain kinds of stories.
Anytime you bring a group of creative people together in a sensationally beautiful place, you're bound to get changes and interactions which are phenomenally powerful. Any group of people brought together in this kind of environment with this kind of brief, there's going to be some pretty remarkable relationships and ideas being developed and senses being cultivated. But I believe that there's something a little bit more going on here than just the ordinary. I think it's an extraordinary mixture of people.
The conclusion of my sermon is, go thou and do likewise. Create, literally create the aesthetic of a century that is in harmony with the reality of that century.